Budget shortfalls are hitting Texas student media hard. TSM is looking at every option to make cuts.
Christopher Adams gives us the details from the Multimedia Newsroom.
Thank you, Natalie. TSM is faced with a $220,000 budget deficit, and the big question is how to balance that budget. Now, one proposal would take the Daily out of the Daily Texan. That proposal was turned down, leaving TSM to look for alternatives. The changing media industry has been hard on Texas student media.
The trend is not for an increased pickup, which does not increase our circulation, which does not draw advertisers.
TSM is facing a budget crisis. One proposal to balance the budget would see the Texans' printing schedule cut from 5 days a week to 4.
That gave us a savings of approximately $110,000.
A move met by strong opposition.
Print is not the future of this newspaper, but right now it is our core product.
Another option would be to dip into TSM's reserves.
Cutting the print by 1 day is a reversible action. Taking from the reserves is irreversible.
It's the problem if we do start going to reserves, when do we stop? If we don't write the shit, I can tell you when we stop. We stop when they turn off the lights.
Reserves are like a rainy day fund. It's a rainy day.
Jayla Godey is the director of Texas Student Media. She says the response to the proposal was overwhelming.
It spoke volumes to the importance of the newspaper for the university.
The TSM Advisory Board voted to retain the Daily Texan's 5-day printing schedule, but said changes need to be made.
There needs to be a culture change in the Texan newsroom, and they need to figure out the right workflow for getting stories onto the web quickly. There's no option anymore for waiting until the next day to publish your stories.
TSM is now looking to alumni for help.
There's a continued effort to organize the alumni, and there's also a targeted effort to seek out the alumni who have specific ideas about how to generate revenue and how to revitalize some of the existing mechanisms that generate revenue at Texas Student Media.
Not met with unanimous support. Some of the other TSM entities did not approve of the outcome. The station manager at Texas Student Television, Becca Rushworth, said the board essentially delayed the inevitable and that deeper cuts will have to be made in the future. She says the other entities were sacrificed in order to maintain the Daily Texan's 5-day printing schedule. Reporting live from the Multimedia Newsroom, Christopher Adams, Texas Newswatch.